Ratchet and Clank 4, no, wrong game, Crash Bandicoot 4. Ratchet and Clank, there's like a lot more than 4 of those, but a new one's coming soon. I'm excited for it. That's why I said Ratchet and Clank. So anyway, Banjo, dang it, what is this game called? Crash Bandicoot. Sheesh, okay, Crash Bandicoot 4 walkthrough of some sort. I'm gonna start uploading about 2 of these a day because otherwise I'm gonna be on this game forever, and I don't really know what else I want to play besides Doom. That will be in there too. I mean, Doom's just gonna take forever at this point. I'm just gonna accept them. It's gonna take forever to finish Doom Eternal. It took me forever to not finish Doom 1, but here we are with this Crash, whatever it is called, game, and the difficulty is definitely starting to get there. So I have died pretty much every checkpoint from this point onwards. I've died on each checkpoint at least once. There's definitely some in between that I have not died on, but for the most part, you're going to see a whole lot of transitions because that's me cutting out the deaths, and there are more than others. In some cases, you might actually be able to see the number just by checking my lives, and also at the end of the level, it'll actually tell you how many times I died in that level, so it might well be pretty high, depends on the level. We're going to be using more of this spinning tiki thing, and it's going to be a lot harder than it was before, so just kind of keep that in mind. Really keep an eye on that circle that shows up below you. That is going to be the biggest help you could probably ever have on any of these weird spinny tiki levels. And I don't think we have the tiki right now, no, but it's going to be given to us periodically, and that's when you know that you have to use it. There's also these fire boxes, which I kind of like them. It's like you gotta pause, wait a second before you can destroy the box. But you do want to be careful that you don't jump on them as they're flaming up. And I actually was hoping I could make it throughout the whole game without getting hit by one of those. But unfortunately, near the end, I do in fact die to one of those. I think I cut it out too, though, so you probably won't see it. There's also these guys that are hitting these gongs and sending out green magic that I don't think can be reflected. Actually, it may not even be green magic, but I don't think that can be reflected by the spinning tiki. Normally, he can reflect all kinds of that stuff. You can also hop on those dragons if you time it correctly, and that it becomes a big deal in the secret level that is up here, I think, on the left. That secret level, I spent so much time not successfully completing. Okay, it's later on the left, but anyway, I spent so much time not completing that secret level that it's probably the most amount of time I spent on a secret level in this game just to not actually finish it. Of course, I'm cutting those out because I'm not including all of those. I think there's an achievement if you hit these gongs sometimes. I think there was one earlier anyway. I'm not sure if I already got it or not. And it looks like I miraculously survived there because the spinning tiki is very strange. You really have to jump and then just kind of give it a second and then jump again to get your full height. And there's going to be this spinning dragon you'll want to watch out for. There's some lives down here, or a life, I guess. And that only matters if you're playing with lives on. If you're playing with them off, then it just gives you a whole bunch of apples. And, of course, getting apples in this level isn't actually too hard. It wasn't until near the end of the game that I realized that trying to get 80% of the apples in the level is actually pretty challenging, but for the most part, if you're just going for all the boxes, it's just going to happen normally, you know? So I guess that's even though this isn't that 100% guide, if that is a hint you're looking for. If you're really looking to get maximum apples, you want to try to jump on most of the boxes, especially the marked ones and the ones that are bouncy. If you destroy those, you'll get like 1 apple and you might swing the apples away, and that doesn't really help you very much.
And then I realized...
Okay, so this is probably one of the harder parts of this particular level, and I'm going to be saying that quite a lot from this video onwards. The difficulty in this game is a lot more consistent than the previous 2 Crash games were, so I guess it's got that going for it. But there are definitely some levels that are way easier than the others. However, they are all equally difficult, so it's not like it matters too much. These dragons are, especially the angle right there, trying to jump through those took me a few tries. But that's okay, we got it. And getting on the rope, but once again, just the angle and the depth perception is just something you kind of got to get used to. I don't really know why on these large HD 3D platformer games the depth perception is such a problem. But anyway, on the left side there's the secret level that you can attempt, and it's not too difficult, but trying to get all the boxes has a pretty decent amount of challenge to it, of course, which I've said a million times, so maybe that already makes sense. Anyway, there's also going to be a secret, what is it, gem that I believe I actually get inside of this level. And if it's not this one, it's a sooner one, so I guess we'll find out. But, actually, I don't think it is this one. I don't know, we'll find out in a second here. This part took me a little while too, and you don't have to spin the whole way for all the parts that it wants me to spin on, but it does usually help you out. Like right here, you do have to spin to get up there, and you're going to want to spin here, and you can let go of your spin if you really want to hit those TNT, and then you can just kind of jump away. This part is extremely hectic. I have no idea how I missed that dragon. I think I went between it and the back wall there. And then I'm just kind of waiting for space to open up. There is a nice little platform there for you to land on and another checkpoint. That part also took me a few tries. So, you know, if you get through that on one try, then congratulations. And here, do I go for it? Yep, if you drop out of the spin, you can grab those TNT. Try to avoid that dragon, which is going to be almost chasing you. And I found the best way to get past that part is just to move as fast as possible. And then there's going to be more of these lion dog things that you really want to kill. Okay, I guess no secret gem in this level. That's a future one. So anyway, here we are at the end of the level. And for some reason, I wait here for no reason. But once I go hit the box, I think I wait for no reason again. And then that'll be it for this video.
Uh-huh.